Good morning. My name is Susan Eve. This is Inner Circle Yoga, and thank you for joining me today. This may be your first time you've ever practiced yoga or the first time you've practiced with me. So today I wanted to introduce you to some sun salutations and myself, and if I resonate with you, maybe you'll join me again. So let's begin standing tall in mountain pose. Rooting down in the soles of your feet at the top of the mat, we rock our feet onto the balls of our feet and now our heels. Rocking back and forth until you feel the 3 points of your feet. So you'll feel the balls of your feet rooting down. Lift those toes and wiggle them. Now press into the outer edges of your heels and soften your toes toward the mat. Take a breath here. Inhale and feel the length and expansion of your body. And exhale, root down in the soles of your feet. Inhale, bring your attention to your kneecaps and let's lift them up. Feel the engagement in your muscles and your legs. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift those knees up. And now keep your legs nice and strong like that. Slide your hands onto the sides of your body and tuck your tail and push your hips forward. Exhale, release and arch your back. Inhale, tuck your tail and push your hips forward. Exhale, arch your back. And inhale, settle those hips on top of your thighs. On your next available inhale, bring your attention to your tailbone and let's breathe into that spine and create space between each vertebrae as we inhale. Bring that breath all the way up, lengthening your crown to the sky. Exhale, bring your attention to your chin and feel that notch in your clavicle. Line that chin up with that notch and feel the length in your back of your neck and the sides of your neck. On your next available inhale, let your thumbs float up under your armpits and take a breath here and feel your chest opening. Now feel the muscles around your spine, wrapping around your spine and giving yourself a hug here. Take another breath and feel your ribcage lifting off your diaphragm. This will give you space to breathe and fill every muscle with that fresh new life and awaken you. Exhale, let your hands float down by your sides. Now you're standing tall in mountain pose. Take another breath and feel the length and expansion and exhale, root down. On your next available inhale, allow your breath to float your hands up into extended mountain. Inhale, lift your rib cage off your diaphragm and exhale, release your shoulders away from your ears. Look toward your fingertips. One more breath lengthens you. And now we're going to exhale and we're going to forward fold at your hip crease. Allowing your torso to be long. And now letting your neck be soften and let your head be heavy towards your toes. Inhale, lift your tailbone up to the sky. Feel your hamstrings engaging here. Exhale, let your neck be soft and your head be heavy. On your next available inhale, shift your weight into the balls of your feet and inhale, lift your tail up to the sky. Press into the edges of your heels, outer edges of your heels, and feel that nice lengthening. Now exhale, soften your knees. Let your palms find their place on the mat. Reach your left leg back and your right leg back until you're in tabletop. Tabletop is just another way to say hands and knees. So your palms are pressing into the mat underneath your shoulders. Knees lining up with your hips. Now imagine your tail is reaching to the back wall, crown to the front wall. Strong back here. Exhale, scoop your belly out, strong torso. Inhale, let's lift our tail and arch our back. Let your belly be soft to the earth. Wrap those muscles around your spine as you open your chest and look up to the sky in cat lift. Exhale again, bring your attention to your tailbone and start to round your tailbone, now your sacrum or your lower back, spine. Now press into your palms and let your neck be soft and your head be heavy. Maybe rock your head side to side here a little bit. One more breath as we come into cat lift. And exhale, let's bend our elbows into our rib cage in a cat bow. Inhale, rise. Now opening up your knees and stacking your toe mounds and reaching your hips back to your heels into your child's pose. Allowing your hands to slide forward until your chest comes closer to the mat and your forehead releases on the mat. Here we're going to breathe into our soft belly between our thighs and release. One more breath here. Inhale through your nose. And soften all your muscles and exhale with a soft jaw. We breathe out through our mouth. One more time on your own. Inhale. We look toward our palms. And we come up onto hands and knees again. Now notice your hands are going to be ahead of your shoulders. You're setting yourself up for your first downward facing dog. Open your fingertips nice and wide. Press into the edges of the heels of your palms. Maybe point your thumbs a little closer towards you. This is going to protect your wrists when you're practicing. Curl your toes under, reach your tail back, and now straighten your legs as you lift up into your first downward facing dog. Now look towards your feet and let your heels hide here as you lift your tail up to the sky for a nice stretch. And exhale, release each vertebrae, allowing your crown to soften toward the earth. Press into your palms. Take another breath here. This is where you take that nice cleansing breath in through your nose. Follow me. Maybe pause at the top of your breath and get ready to release anything that no longer serves you in your mind, your body, your emotions with a big exhale. Now, bring your attention to your hands, press into your palms and feel your heels lifting off the mat. Inhale, let's reach our left leg up to the sky. And exhale, bend your knee into your chest and step onto the top of the mat, and step all the way to the top of the mat. Rise with me in your half lift. Take a breath here. Your tail's going to reach to the front wall, back wall, and your crown to the front wall. Now let those fingertips press into the edges of your calves as you take another breath here and engage your biceps and triceps. Exhale, belly button comes into spine, and let's fold forward into your forward fold. Releasing your head closer to your toes. Weight comes into the balls of your feet. Now lift your tail up to the sky. Chest comes closer to your thighs here. Maybe hook on to the back of your ankles with your hands. And breathe. When you're ready, soften your knees. Tuck your tail, scooping your belly and starting to rise and stack each vertebrae. Over your hips, your shoulders will release. Let your hands float down by your sides, maybe shooting your fingertips down toward the earth and feeling the energy in your biceps and triceps. Again, standing tall in mountain pose, and exhale, root down in the soles of your feet. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise in your half lift. Exhale, hands come onto the mat. Reach back with your left foot, now your right foot. Let's come onto hands and knees here. And come all the way down. Knees, belly, and chest. Let your face hover over the mat. Bring your attention to the tops of your feet and press them into the mat and feel your hips pressing into the mat at the same time. Take a breath here and feel your chest lifting and rising. Now your rib cage. Your palms are hovering over the mat. Long neck. Softly gazing toward the earth. One more breath here, squeezing the muscles and hugging your spine. Exhale, release your palms. Elbows come into rib cage, press into the tops of your feet. That was baby cobra. Now we're going to practice cobra. Tops of feet press into the mat. Now your hips, now your palms are directly lined up with your armpits. Bring those elbows into your rib cage. On the next available inhale, you're going to lift and feel your chest, rib cage, and now your belly lifting off the mat. Press into your palms and feet, hips, and inhale, lengthen your torso. Crown reaches up, maybe look toward the sky, but remember to release your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath here and exhale. Slowly release your torso with your back body and your front body. Curling your, let's do an up dog now. Press into your palms and lift and peel off your chest, rib cage, and belly. Press into your palms now and the tops of your feet. With an inhale, you're going to lift off, lifting your legs off the mat. I'm not going to do it because I just had surgery. So listen to your body. These are your modifications. And once you've lifted off, exhale. Let's curl our toes under, reach our hips back, straighten our legs, and lift that tail up and walk your feet into a downward facing dog. Taking a big breath here, pressing into your palms, and exhale, releasing your neck and letting your head be heavy between your biceps. Inhale, lift your tail up to the sky. Exhale, soften your heels toward the mat, feeling your hamstrings reaching to the back wall. One more breath. Releasing that breath and anything that no longer serves you here. Inhale, roll onto the balls of your feet. Feel the weight of shifting into your hands and lift your left foot up to the sky. Knee comes into chest. Plant your foot and walk up to the top of the mat and meet me in your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Softening your knees and rolling up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders roll up, back, and down away from your ears. Standing tall in mountain pose, lifting your rib cage off your diaphragm. Exhale. Take a sip of water, and we're going to do our sun salutations now. Those were all of your modifications. Check in with your body, and you can choose any one of those modifications when you practice with me. Okay? One day it might be a little different than the next day. So I'm going to take a sip of water, and we'll begin. I like to add a little music. We're going to listen to the sound of our breath as we inhale, expanding our body and lengthening our body. Rooting down in the soles of our feet on our exhale. Inhale, hands float up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold at your hip crease. Inhale, rising in your half lift. Exhale, hands come onto the mat, bend your knees, reach back with your left foot, now your right foot. Coming into your high plank, I'm going to do a half high plank, that's your modification. And exhale, bend your elbows into your rib cage, lowering down into your baby cobra, your cobra, or your up dog, which I will not practice today. So you press into the tops of your feet and your palms and lift your hips off the mat. Exhale, release, curl your toes under, bend those knees. Inhale, reach your tail up and back. Straightening your legs. Let's look toward our feet. Let your neck be long and your head be heavy on your exhale. Inhale, lift that tail up to the sky, hips up to the sky, and back toward the back wall. Releasing your heels. If you see your heels, just hide them behind your feet. One more breath. Lengthens your body. Exhale, hollowing out your belly as you breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels off the mat, shifting the weight into your palms. Let's reach the left leg up to the sky, swinging your knee into your chest, stepping onto the mat, and walking up to the top of the mat. Inhale, rising in your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up one vertebra at a time as you tuck your tail, belly button to spine. Release your shoulders down your back. Let your fingertips shoot down toward the earth so you feel the engagement in your arms. One more breath here in mountain. And allow your hands to float up, palms pressed to heart center. Take a breath here and exhale, release into mountain. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise in your half lift. And exhale, hands come to the earth, knees soften. Now reach back with your right foot, then your left foot, and you'll be in high plank or half plank. Bend your elbows into your rib cage and come down into your baby cobra, or up dog, your choice, your modification. Exhale, curling your toes under, pressing into your palms and reaching your hips back. And now up to the sky, straightening those legs, walking your feet out, hip width apart, and lift your tail up to the sky on the inhale, and release your heels on the exhale. Softening your neck, letting your head be heavy between your biceps, opening your fingers. One more cleansing breath here. And exhale, release. Chest comes a little closer to the thighs, opening up those armpits to the earth. Inhale, lift your heels, press into your palms, shifting your weight into your palms. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, swing your knee into your chest, stepping onto the mat, and walk with me to the top of the mat, rising in your half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees and start to let your hands slide up your thighs. As you tuck your tail, hollow out your belly, press your hips forward and release your shoulders down your back. Standing tall in mountain. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, press your palms to heart center. Take a breath here. Look towards your fingertips. Chin comes to chest. Maybe soften your gaze. Just close your eyes for a moment. Just noticing and witnessing the breath expanding your muscles. And on the exhale, releasing any tension in your muscles. One more breath here as you inhale through your nose. Feel the expansion in your belly, widening your rib cage. Now your chest. And exhale, slowly release from your chest, rib cage, and belly button comes to spine, and squeeze all that air out of those organs. When you're ready, let's release our palms down by our sides. Shoulders roll up, back, and down away from your ears. Take a breath here and root down in the soles of your feet as you exhale. And now that is what we call sun salutations. You've just completed your sun salutations. Sun salutations warm up your muscles. They calm your nervous system and they quiet your mind. So you can do this anywhere, anytime to reset and balance your body. Exhale. Let's slowly come down into Shavasana as we root down in the soles of our feet and lengthen our spine. Crown reaches up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale, hands float up effortlessly into extended mountain. Inhale, lengthen your spine, release your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Rising on your inhale into your half lift. Engaging those muscles around your spine and lengthening your neck. Crown reaches to the front wall, tail to the back wall. Press into the outer edges of your heels. And exhale, scoop your belly and forward fold. Release your palms, soften your knees. Let's reach back with your left foot, now your right foot, and come into tabletop here. Tops of feet are pressing into the mat. Press into your palms, fingers wide. Inhale, lift your tail. Look up to the sky. Soften your belly toward the mat. Exhale, attention to your tail, rounding your lower back, mid. And now release your neck and let your head be heavy. Press into your palms. Scoop your belly here. Active cat. Inhale, come into your cat lift. Exhale, bend your elbows into cat bow. Hovering your face here. Exhaling cat bow. And inhale, straightening your arms. Let's open up our knees here to either side of the mat and stack your toe mounds. On the next available exhale, reach your hips back to your heels and soften your hips. Press into your palms and take a breath. Exhale, release your palms and let them slide forward to the top of the mat as you release your forehead. Your breath is soft to your belly. Your belly is soft between your thighs here as you release any tension, any muscles, any thoughts, any emotions that no longer serve you. This is a recovery position. So when you're recovering in child's pose, that means that you're just resetting your body and allowing your nervous system to calm down, which will bring your muscles into a beautiful state of relaxation. Your mind will quiet down. Child's pose is such a beautiful recovery position. You can use it anytime during the day or in your practice. Press into your palms, reach your tail back, lifting your chest. Let's look towards our fingers and walk our right hand to the right side of the mat and let your left hand follow you. Now feel the length on the left side body. And let's stack our palms and let your head be heavy between your biceps here. Releasing your hips, your head. Take a breath here and feel the length on that left side of your body. Inhale, look towards your palms. And exhale, let's slowly walk to the center of the mat, pressing into your palms once you get there. Actively pressing into your palms and reaching your heels back. Feel your chest releasing to the mat and lengthening any muscles in your spine, around your spine, your back body. Looking toward the mat so your neck is long here. Now, walk your hands to the left side. Once you feel that lengthening on the right side of your body, stack your right palm over your left palm. Exhale, release your head between your biceps. Right hip softens to the right side of the mat. Breathe in from your hip, rib cage, now shoulder. Exhale, release even deeper with those muscles. Inhale, look towards your palms. Walk your hands to the center of the mat. Inhale, lift up into your tabletop. Your knees are going to come stack underneath your hips. Now let's cross our ankles and walk our palms until you've walked them behind your hips. And you'll find your sit bones. Those are the two bones that you'll find. That's where we root down when we're sitting down. Extend your legs out and rock your hips side to side. I like to pull the flesh away and then I can feel my sit bones. I root down in my sit bones. Hollow out my belly on the exhale and inhale. My hands float up to the sky. Now exhale. As we exhale, we're going to forward fold at our hip crease, just like we did when we were in forward fold, but we're in a seated forward fold. So reach your hands over your feet. like you're reaching for someone or something. Take a breath here. Feel the lift in your torso. Scoop out your belly and exhale. Let your hands float down to the mat. Your elbows soften. And slide your hands down toward maybe your upper calves or your knees. Let your head be heavy. Chin comes to chest. On your next available inhale, feel the expansion in your upper body, widening that back body on the inhale, feeling a bit of a lift here. And exhale, release all your muscles and coming deeper into your forward fold. Inhale, rise, and slide your hands behind your back, pressing into the mat. Good. Inhale. Press into your palms and lift your chest, long neck looking up to the sky. Exhale, root down into those palms, long legs, scooping your belly, and now lift your rib cage up to the sky, squeezing those shoulder blades together and opening your chest. When you're ready, exhale and bend your elbows and start to slide your seat down toward your heels. Now your hands slide down and elbows find their space, releasing your tail up to the sky. Now your sacrum or lower back, and now each vertebra finds its space. Shoulders release, neck and head is heavy. I'm going to slide to the side. Release your breath and rock your chin to the right shoulder and now to the left shoulder. Let's tuck our tail up to the sky, pressing your belly button into the spine. And exhale. Rock your tail down into the earth so you feel that arch in your back. One more time, lifting your tail. And exhale, release. Let's just slide our arms out to either side and tuck our tail. So the soles of your feet are pressing onto the mat. If you like, as you press into your feet, you'll feel your body pushing to the top of the mat. Good. Exhale when you're ready. Let's release onto the edges of our left foot and feel your knees come over to the left side. Just releasing those knees as you exhale. Take a breath here and feel the length from your hip all the way up to your shoulder. Exhale, release your chin and your shoulder toward the mat as you look to the right fingertips. One more breath here. And exhale. Soften your shoulder. Release your hips. Notice how your knees might come a little closer to the mat. Your next available inhale. Let's engage our core and bring the soles of our feet back onto the mat as our knees center. Lengthen your spine on the inhale and tuck your tail up. Exhale, come to the edges of your left feet and release your knees. Breathing in and feeling the expansion from your hip to your rib cage and your chest. As you exhale, release your hips, soften your knees to the earth, and now your shoulder softens. Chin comes to left shoulder. Just look towards those fingertips. One more soft, easy breath here. When you're ready, scoop your belly, engage your glutes, and press into the soles of your feet, centering your knees and tucking your tail up, always protecting your lower back and your sacrum. Take a big breath here and exhale. Let's slide our hands and open our palms as they feel the edges of your mat. On the next available inhale, feel the length from your tailbone up through your crown. And exhale, let's lengthen our right leg. Feel your heel Finding a space on the edge of the mat, and let that hip go. Let your toes splay over to the right side. Inhale, feel the length. Exhale, release the left leg. Allow your heel to find its space on the left side of your mat and release that hip. Inhale. If it's in your practice, you can allow your palms to rest on your belly. Breathing into that belly and feeling your fingertips opening up away from each other as your belly expands. Now your rib cage and your chest. Exhale, releasing in 3-part breath from your chest, rib cage, and belly. Tuck your tail. One more breath here. Feel your fingertips touching it, but as you inhale, feel them separating as your belly fills. Now your rib cage, your chest. Exhale from your chest, rib cage, and belly. Release those hips. Let your hands open to the sky. Maybe letting your thumbs rest on the mat and your fingertips come up a little bit closer to the sky, and feel your shoulders open up here as you breathe and release into Shavasana. Continuing to breathe into your belly and your rib cage and softening your hips as you exhale. Shavasana is a practice or a posture that we use to allow our bodies to receive all the benefits of our practice. Take another breath in here. Feeling your belly rising, rib cage, chest. Release your shoulders as you exhale. Now your spine and your hips, your heels, your toes, your calves, your thighs. Hands release and melt into the mat as your arms, elbows, shoulders release. On your next available inhale, we bring that energetic body back into our physical body by wiggling our fingers and toes. Exhale. Inhale. Let's circle our wrists and ankles. Exhale, release, and reverse as you inhale, reversing those circles. Good. Inhale, let's walk our heels together, slide our heels together. So we're pointing our toes and reach overhead. Creating a nice long plank here. Press into your heels and your shoulders, long neck, and maybe lift your hips up a little higher, letting them just hover or be soft on the mat. Get ready to exhale and release your shoulders, hips, and heels. Now, on your next breath, walk the soles of your feet up toward your seat. Your feet are hip-width apart here. Let's tuck our tail and scoop our belly. When you're ready, you can roll over onto the left side of the mat. Just allow your head to use that long arm as a pillow. As your right hand naturally finds its space on the mat, close to your heart, and exhale, release. And allow your body to come into fetal position with your knees bent. On your next available inhale, let's scoop our belly and use our torso and hands to walk us up into an easy seated position. Finding our sit bones, allowing them to be heavy, and cross your shins. Flex your feet underneath your knees and root down into those sit bones. Pressing your palms by your hips. And now just taking a moment to press into your palms and lift your sit bones off the mat so you're hovering. Take a breath here and exhale. Release the sit bones, stacking your shoulders over your hips, scooping your belly on the exhale. Inhale, hands float up into seated extended mountain. Take a breath here to feel your rib cage lifting off your diaphragm. Exhale, scoop your belly, palms press to heart center, and watch and follow your fingertips. Thumb mounds press into your heart center and soften your neck and look towards your fingertips in a gentle bow here. Softly releasing your breath, allowing your eyes to maybe shut down here for a moment. Let's check in with our body. Maybe noticing as you breathe in that your body expands naturally and releases and softens. On your next available inhale, we open our eyes as if for the very first time with peace and love and namaste. Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed practicing with me, and join me again anytime. You can go onto my website and contact me there if you have any questions at all about your practice, and I will hopefully see you soon. Have a great day. Don't mind me, I'm just going to come and shut off my computer. I'm going to get a little close here. Talk to you later.